Hello there everybody and welcome. I am Darth Rock and today I'm going to take you a tour of my toy room. I've changed a lot around lately, so there's a lot to go through, but it looks spectacular. I'm very proud of what I've done and I really like the outcome. So let's turn the camera around, take a tour of the toy room. But before we do, just take a quick second to smash the subscribe button. Really do appreciate it. Like, comment and share. And we'll be at 1K no time. But this is for you guys. You've asked for it. Here it is. Updated Darth Rock Toy Room Tour. Okie dokie, are you ready? Are you steady? I love it. Every time I open this door, that's what I see. Right, so I'll give you a quick spin. And then we'll have a bit of a closer look. Awesome. Absolutely love it. Right, so we will start from the left side and work our way around. So I'll quickly show you, this is the back of the door as you come in. Got my poster. I've had to move a lot of the posters down this end because it's filling up. So that's that there. There's a couple more over there. A few of my partner's bits and bobs, and we got some Ray. Now if we spin around here, it's just a few of my monster stuff. Give you a quick squiz. Righty, so just I've only got a couple of Hot Wheels. I don't really collect them, so there's the reptile wagon, the old school Batmobile, the new Batmobile, turtle wagon, land speeder. That was a gift from Matt's Collectibles. This was one of the last things from my mum. I love this thing. And that, my friends, is where the VC war begins. And it's changed a lot around here. A lot of the stuff, there was posters there. I had posters up there that wasn't all there. Basically that lot that wasn't there. So yeah, we'll give a quick squiz along these. We won't spend too long or else we'll be here forever. So they're all sort of semi in working progress here. I've got my New Hope stuff at the top here. And then we come down to the Empire Strikes Back, which I've actually only got a small handful. That I'm actually going to get removed very soon, so I can fill that in. And you've got the Return of the Jedi line, which is my most, maybe except for the Mando. It's just a couple there. And that's the Jedi. Just the Phantom Menace at the end there. And then we've got the Phantom Menace there with the two Darth Mauls, Ahsoka, and so forth. Back to the Empire. And there's just that one there and that one. So that's what's happening on that wall. And then we'll quickly come along down here. Use my Transformers backdrop for my Antok Merrick X-Wing. I absolutely love this thing. So cool. And then we come down to the VC section. See, I actually switched these two cabinets around. This one and this one. I love this here. It's the VC corner. And I love my Jabba's Palace. Really do. You've even been able to get the Jawa's eyes to light up. Look at that. Then we come down to the Slave One, etc. That thing is a beast. These all of these guys you see here were gifts from, some were from Matt's Collectibles and some were from Blue Harvest. I thank you guys, I really do. Then we come over here, we've got the Trooper and the Navarro gun. That thing is awesome. I really need to try and get my hands on the cantina. It'll just go beautifully with that. Right, so now we'll come up here. I'm just going to close that door as I do so. We'll quickly look here. So there is Stripe. That's the AXN or something or other. And one of my favourites is Chucky. Mezco Toys, Chucky.
Alright, kid, you know I'll definitely touch you.
He's awesome. Love that thing. Right, we'll come back up here to the remainder of the VC wall, and this is where the Mandalorian, pretty much all Mandalorian here. So you can see here, I've got some carbonized ones which were gifted to me from Ed 5. So just got those ones there in conjunction with the standard ones. Love my Imperial Death Troopers. Had that for a while. There's another one there. So those are together. Then we've got the Armorer, carbonized, the Mithril. Then we come up here. So these are these will change as I get different ones. Grief, Off-World Jawa, Child, Mandalorian. The Mandalorian, I think, build-up pack. This thing is cool. So cool. It's very hard to get your hands on that. It went fast. Standard Armorer. My recent Death Watch Mandalorian. Boba Fett Morak as well. That's cool. Bit of a Boba shrine here, you'll see in a minute. And we come down here to the Return of the Jedi one. We've got Book of Boba Fett Fennec Shan. We have the Droids Boba Fett VC. Then we'll just come along here. Oh, it's up here. That's one of my postcard pictures. It's cool. Couple of loose ones is the Maul from the Clone Wars. Got a Ahsoka from this pack. Gift from Ed 5. A Darth Maul. Come down here. That's the Black Series Child. And just the box for the gun. Yeah, this was an Empire magazine. I absolutely love this picture. It's so cool. Right, we'll come across to here. And here is the Boba Shrine. These are my Boba Fetts. And my Coke. Share a Coke with Darth Rock. That's cool. That's another postcard. That is Left Coast Graphics. That is cool, man. I love those things. Then we have the Deluxe Boba Fett. Fantastic. Fantastic figure. Here's my boys. My Rogue One boys. Baze and Chirrut. My Centerpiece. That's the original Black Series helmet. The first one that came out. One of my first videos, really. I can never find the button and it's right there. There. See me in his eyes. See again, that comes part in 3 pieces. Come over to here to my latest. I recently changed this and set this up because look at that. How freaking cool does that look? That is the Star Wars villains right there. They look so cool up there, don't they? Their sabers. The postcard as well. Star Wars villains, it says. Super cool. So that's that there. We've come around there. So now we'll go down to the Black Series figures. So in here is my Mandalorian section. Sorry, the lights stopped recently. It's really annoying. That is my all Mandalorian. Carbonized Shore Trooper there as well, because I thought I'd chuck him in, and a Death Trooper because I had 2. Very, very cool. He's awesome. Across to here, I love the look of this shelf, the Clone Wars kind of shelf. You've got all the Jedi, etc. at the front. And then you've got all your clone troopers at the back. And that is awesome. Love that shelf. It looks so good. The next one is more of the randoms. in a sense. Got your mains at the front there. Finally got me a Chewie, archive Chewie. So there's a few people back there you can see, hanging out. Now we'll come down to the most epic shelf of all, the Imperial etc. shelf. I've got a lot of my troops at the front now, because the troops are awesome. It's K2 at the back there. That is the probe droid as well. We've got the Empire Vader. It's the Jedi Fallen Order stuff. He's the carbonized one, Scout Trooper, but I never really could get one apart from him. He was gifted to me. But yeah, they are coming out though, I think, with the Return of the Jedi. Here we go. Dengar and Bosk hanging out there. And the Bad Batch. The boys from the Bad Batch. And then we move along to the First Order shelf. We really didn't get much from the First Order, did we? One Black Series Nidoran and one VC Nidoran. Why not them all? And here is a bit of a timeline. So you've got Han on the side here. A couple of Hans. Then you've got your young and old Han, young and not so old Lando, which we need from the Rise of Skywalker, R1, and sort of Luke's getting in his old age. So that's that there. This here is just, I've got my board games there. And there's a book, and that is also from Left Coast Graphics. Now we come down, this is just boxes, but boxes actually look good for once. There's the Mandalorian, mostly, all the way across, and then you've got a few others down the back there. A couple more there as well. Awesome. Now we'll move up here, so that was that section there. Now we're going to come into my cabinet. That's my Star Wars light. Should have turned it on. This is the Neca cabinet, people. Now I just need to get my hands on a Jason Voorhees, and I'm pretty happy. Some of these guys are just, they look so good. Whoops. Michael Myers and the leather face. These are Neca, yeah. Such good detail. Then we come down to Freddy Krueger and his dogs. And some Pinhead. Love my Pinhead. We've got a couple of Predators. And on the bottom shelf, I need to get another shelf in there. We have the turtles. Got the baby turtles, which I won from Mike Cass years ago. We've got the normal Neca turtles, which are just awesome. A couple of foot soldiers and a shredder. Righty, now if we come along to the side here, I'll lock that in a minute. Just a poster there which will eventually move. A Death Trooper mask. And that's just my Falcon there. It's nothing flash, but it's a Falcon. And here we have some Black Series. Luke and his land speeder and a couple of sand troopers there. Looking good, looking good. That's such an awesome piece, that land speeder. Come down here, I love the look of this display. It looks so good. You've got your three Hoth, Han, Leia and Luke. Then you come along here and you've got your Endor, Han, Leia and Luke. And they just look so good. They just look so good together. Similarities. That's just filling the gap. Nothing special down there, but that's an awesome box. Oh, let's knock something over. Right, I will close this and fix myself up. Alright, so we're coming up in the corner here now. So we've got, this is the retro so far. So we've all seen them. So I'll just hold it back. So I've got A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back, and you can see I've got a clip there. I'm starting to prepare for the Return of the Jedi. Yeah, they're cool. And that's the board game ones at the end there. Actually, oh yeah, the Luke and the Moth. That's what I won from Blue Harvest. Awesome. We'll come across here. There's just, you can see a couple of those there. They actually come right across there. I'll just show you them now. And if we come down, you'll see the VC of Infi. Looking good. There's a few stickers from there from some channels. And this beast. This thing is awesome. Black Series Infi's Nest. It is so big. Absolute beauty. Come across here a little bit. It's just a box. We've got just a mask with some cards. And that's just the Neca boxes of the turtles. And this beast. That thing is cool. It's Vulture Marvel Legends. That is so cool. It's so big. Looks absolutely awesome. That's just boxes because they look good. And up here we go. We've just got some movies. Family Guy as well. Family Guy Star Wars. It's so good. It's my old VHSs. Jar Jar Binks. Still the only Phantom Menace figure we've got. I've had that forever. So cool. Come down. My dad gave me this for Christmas, and it's such a cool little set. I actually, I wanted to put it on my shelf because, as you know, I don't get Lego anymore. That's all my wrestling. As you can tell, it's just the Undertaker and Kane, mainly, because that's all I was in it for. And it's just a couple of card decks and my Hellraiser collection, because Hellraiser rules. Right, here we're going to start from the bottom and go up, because it sort of goes from to the best. So that's just some more boxes. And we come up here, and this is just the DC shelf, basically. Superman, Metal Batman. That's the Mortal Kombat Joker. Such a fantastic figurine. Nightwing, evil Nightwing. Cabal at the back there. And right here is He-Man. Because you gotta have a He-Man. Right, and we move up to the monster shelf. This is one of my favourite shelves. He is from Hellboy. That's such a fantastic figure. These are mostly McFarlane, by the way. McFarlane are just phenomenal. Here's my baby, the Violator. You guys know how much I love this thing. I've got blood pieces. They're working in there nicely. It's an extra head. You can see that's dripping down. Had a bit of fun there. Then we come along. This is Dorothy from the Twisted Land of Oz. And my awesome Raven Spawn. He's cool. Painted by Neil. Cool, that's the monster shelf. Oh, and you've got the only wrestling figures I have, Kane and the Undertaker back there, because that's all I need. So I'm trying to get it to focus nicely because of where they are. They are awesome. I love the one with the hat and that on. It looks so cool. Right, that's that shelf. Up we go to the Marvel shelf. Hulk is such a good Hulk. Got me a Doctor Strange, a couple of Spider-Men. That is Zombie America and KSO Monster. Best figurine that came out from the journals. Here is Surtur, all lit up. Looking cool. This here is one of my favourite figurines. Wolverine. He looks so good. Focus properly. It's an absolute beauty of a figure. That is from Shang-Chi, I believe the name is. He's a cool figure. Up here, Iron Man and War Machine tearing it up. I like that display, they look pretty good in there. And then we'll come down and just check out him. He, I reckon, is such an underrated figure. That is such a good figure. Winter Soldier. Really like that. Now, my baby, Ghost Rider, tearing it up with his motorbike. I've actually rigged up some lights in there so it actually lights up and illuminates a lot of the fire in that. There you go. That's cool. That is cool. So that is the Marvel shelf. Spider-Man's shooting some webs. Now we'll come up a little bit and we've got some Ghostbusters from Dead Video. Now is the Transformers. This is my only movie Transformer because that is just absolutely wonderful. It is such an awesome, thick, awesome piece. Really is. And these are all from War for Cybertron. Because they're all quite retro, so yeah, I wanted to collect them all. So I'm pretty happy with my Transformers. I probably won't ever bother buying any at this stage, unless something really catches my eye. And Hot Rod, because I love Hot Rod. And Jetfire. Man, that is he's such a fantastic Transformer. He is so big. Such a beast. So that's the Transformers, etc. There, that's just my cubby hole. This is my desk. This is my work desk where I make my videos, you can see there. And that there is my speaker, and I want to show you more on that. So what I'm going to do is, if I can put the video in, I'll put the video in now. Otherwise, I'll put it at the end of this. But I will put up some photos of this thing right now because my partner got this for me for my birthday, Christmas, sorry, from her work, J-Car, and it is so cool. It honestly is, but I'll share. There should be photos coming up now, and yeah, you'll see what I mean. And yeah, if there's not a video, there will be a video at the end of this video. That's my little corner. Those boxes fit quite nicely there. And the last of it, my gems. I've had these since they came out. This is the only sort of oldest thing I have. That light's really in the way, isn't it? But yeah, all from Revenge of the Sith, all sealed up. Those two are in protective cases. He was an exclusive. But yeah, these are my gems. So I'm standing in my own way. Vader. It's a good Vader too. Emperor, Dukes. There is a video on these two on my channel. Annie. That's the burnt Annie. Obi. Commander Bakara. Don't hate me for it. That I got when it came out from like the press thing or something or other. And we've got some Mace, Yoda, R2-D2 and a super shiny 3PO. And that is it, my friends. That is the toy room. No, I haven't. Alright, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Me and Chucky, you'd be nice. As I said, I've put the changes I've made in here, I really think it's made an improvement. I mean, especially when you look at this wall now, apart from that little square there, which will hopefully go soon. But thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate it. Again, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, share, help the channel out. Really does make a difference. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know. Talk to me about your collection. Tell me what you've got. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me your favourites. Love to talk to you guys in the comments. So until the next one, my friends, give into the dark side, and may the Force be with you all.